All right, Fusion fam, what's up?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Man, we have a special guest in the building. Please introduce yourself to the people.
What's good, y'all? My name is Andrew Cruz of the Crewsin Podcast, and I'm just happy to be here with the FusionHaa Podcast for sure.
Woo! Got that slick radio voice.
Oh,
Gee.
You podcast.
Yeah.
You sound like trash compared to you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, man, is that true?
I'm over here sounding like John Lord, not his people power.
I'm all like, it's 95 degrees out here usually. Oh, but you know, that's how we sound. You like
We sound more like it's gonna rain.
Sorry, I said Mr. Cruz.
Sorry, I had you.
I said Mr. Cruz, and I can't even talk, bro.
This episode is gonna be silly. I already see it.
Yes. Oh yes.
So yeah. All right. So
Yes.
if y'all don't know, I mean, how do you not at this point? I mean, these faces are quite recognizable. I'm Chad,
And I'm Jeremy.
and together, this podcast, this tag team, this collective, these Comic-Con conquerors, Comicpalooza DreamCon, we will see you soon. These wrestling phenoms, and these gaming gods. And don't forget your podcast universal champions. Yes. We are FusionHaa.
Enough about us.
He's on.
Well, man, I've been podcasting for about almost 7 years now. About July will be 7 years. And man, it's been a wild ride. Like, it's definitely went through its different ebbs and flows for me for sure. But I'm loving it. It's just a great outlet for it. And I see that y'all like to have fun with it also.
Yeah,
got to. It's a fun time, man. Especially when I got to meet y'all at Comicpalooza 2 years ago now. I think 2 years ago.
Yes,
right.
Yeah, I remember we said I was at your panel, and I can't remember what you were talking about, but I remember seeing the thing. I was like, "Oh, God, table was right there." I said, "Oh, I'm sitting right here. This is a good one." And you did a really great job too, man. You did a really great job.
Yeah, I was super nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That was the first time I seen that many people.
Oh, I remember.
I got scared. I ain't gonna lie. I got a little stage fright.
Oh wow! Wow. Okay, so
This is new.
Okay, so walk us through, like, so when you were going to, like, when you guys brought on with Comicpalooza, and it was time to do your panel. Give us, like, the 15 minutes prior to you going there. Oh, man. So, your boys, the FusionHaa Podcast, we are coming back to Comicpalooza.
What you saying? Do it again.
Back to
Comicpalooza. Good God.
Oh, my gosh. We cannot wait, man.
Yeah, boy.
We got one of our panels accepted. We're going to be talking about hype anime moments.
Yeah,
you know those moments in anime, they get you hype when you see them.
Super Saiyan.
Oh, man. Ooh, that OG Super Saiyan. Ooh, so beautiful.
That got to be there, right?
So beautiful. So beautiful. So if I'm not mistaken, it's June 20th through the 22nd.
You are killing us right now, Smiles. Oh, my God. We got to put it on here because I'm forgetting. Anyway.
I'm killing you, but you
don't say the date like that, dog. You making us
say the date. Yes, that date is right.
Oh, he got it right. 22nd, guys.
Look who's a failure now.
Yeah, but you was saying that with a question mark? Absolute? What the hell? Hey, that's how we do around here, FusionHaa Podcast. We get it right by shooting in it from the hip, from the hip, in your hip. There you go. See how I did that?
Oh, my.
I'm damn good.
Oh, my.
I'm damn good.
Hit him in the hip?
From the hip.
Oh, man.
Hit him in the hip, from the hip.
Well, that's often how it's done, though, right? I digress.
I mean,
yeah, so
my height.
So, yeah, man, we're going to be at Comicpalooza June 20th through the 22nd.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's going to be such a great time to have. So, this year, I'm not going to lie.
Very eclectic.
Their lineup is eclectic and fire at the same time.
Yeah.
Double Artemis.
What?
You got the cast of Death Battle.
Time for a death battle.
You got Boba Fett.
Yep.
You got Darth Vader.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You got the cast of Resident Alien.
Oh, I'm about to, I ain't gonna say Resident Evil, but hey,
you're too excited.
No, I did.
That was a couple years ago.
Well, that was last year, as a matter of fact. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Patton Oswalt gonna be there too.
I know, man. I'm so excited to see him.
Patton Oswalt.
He's like in everything. He's
Yeah,
literally
he
in
is.
everything.
He
I
is.
can't wait.
Yeah, King of Queens. What's that show? He's Num Num. The
Yeah,
koala.
yeah. On We Bet Bears.
That's right.
And he's also in he was in Agents of Shield when that was on too.
I
So
know that was a thing. But it's Patton freaking Oswalt.
yeah,
right?
I know, right?
Come on.
So man, guys, please come out to Comicpalooza,
Come
man.
on,
It's gonna
guys.
be such a great time.
Darn right.
Come see your favorite podcast out there. We will be doing our thing,
Yup.
being amongst the people,
That's right.
podcasting,
Yeah.
paneling,
What?
doing what we do
What?
best. So come see your more.
I thought you had a
Another one this will be the end of your days.
I can flex too. But so, like I said, I started almost 7 years ago. July will be my 7th year, and I was just riding around while listening to talk radio all the time. I was listening like ESPN 97.5 and arguing with the people, even though they can't hear me arguing with them. I'm like, oh man, so why am I here? But I was like, I can do this. I can talk. Am I allowed to curse a little bit?
Yeah,
Past minute. Oh, that's right. So, I can talk a little shit. You know what I mean with these people, and I got some things I want to get off my chest too. And so, my birthday in July came up, and I was like, all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna figure out how to do it. I figured out like the freest way to make a podcast because I was broke.
Hey, understand, brother.
So used Audacity. It was great. And that first podcast was just rolled off, and I was like, man, now I've been doing it. I've been loving it ever since.
So, can I ask you this? Where has your podcast taken you out of 7 years, man? They had to open a couple of doors for you in life.
It opened up, getting into Comicpalooza for sure. Being part of the podcast program, meeting guys like y'all and WBM, and also met some guys from like 97. What's crazy is from 97.5 ESPN. Wow. So I talked to a few of those guys. So
cool.
It's opened up a lot of doors, and hopefully opens up way more. Hopefully kicks open some more too. So
yeah, absolutely, man. That is so cool, man. So speaking of Comicpalooza, so I remember our story because when Comicpalooza first when I first went to Comicpalooza, my friend went. He was doing a whole speed dating thing. He asked me to come along with him just to kind of cheer him on. So I went, and then I was like, I gotta come back and do this the next day because I went. It was so late I couldn't do anything. So I went to Comicpalooza and I was like, yo, these are my peoples. These are my peeps, like my nerdy people, man. Mm-hmm. So but in a million years, I would have never thought that I would be a part of Comicpalooza. But I am, and I'm so happy and grateful for it that we're doing this thing together. What made you decide, hey, I want to apply to take my podcast and put it somewhere outside of like streaming platforms?
I wanted the danger. I know it sounds crazy, but even when I told y'all my story, how I was nervous, this is different. Let's get out of our closet. I mean, because just saying, I used to do podcasts inside of a closet, and then boom, I'm inside this big big area now, and I'm like, this is a new danger. It's a new challenge. So I just need to do something new. I felt like, all right, I've been doing it for about 5 years.
Okay,
let's try something new. Let's get out of the room and go meet people. Let's actually be a little bit more social. But I thought it was a great opportunity, and I'm glad they gave it to me. I applied a few times before that, but and then once I finally got out, I was like, all right, we got locked in. Now we locked in.
That's what's up, man. That's
man.
That's brave. That's brave of you to do that, though. Yeah, man. That's
they be like, well, Goku. They call out the Goku. Don't do nothing.
Goku ain't coming.
Trust me.
Just pretend he's your father. He's not coming to save you.
Oh, shut your face. That shit. But it's kind of not kind of, but to give you your roses, man. You gotta think about it. And I also was like talking to a couple people actually days ago. You put yourself in a position that most people wouldn't even try to do. Mm-hmm. And like the three of us sitting here, like I said, we're part of Comicpalooza. Man, radio, bro. We haven't been there, so you telling us something that we haven't even touched on. And stuff like that, but you do have a voice for it, so that's kind of cool. But most people may have an idea and never execute. Mm-hmm. Like I always want to do this, and then those going to be the individuals that's going to live life with regret. The way I see it, I'm not saying I'm right.
And
like to sit there and say, I want to put myself in danger. Be Ralph. I'm in danger. You know, and you're like, F it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's jump in that bad boy. So to give you your roses, man, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
props to you,
man.
brother.
I appreciate it.
A lot of people don't do what, like I said, you, Chad, myself do, Andrew.
Absolutely.
So clearly, I mean, as you said that's your name. Where how did you land on the name of your podcast?
So, one of my good friends, Michael Carroll and Jung Lee, have a podcast actually called Comicast.
Yeah.
And I was going to call it Comicast. That was really my first thought. I was like, all right, we're going to name it Comicast. Then the next day, I hear it though, and I'm like, well, can't call it that.
Yeah.
So my last name is Cruz, and I was like, all right, how can we do this kind of jokingly? And I was like, all right, well, cruising. No, everybody's gonna think, oh, well, you're cruising around listening to a podcast. So I'm just like, I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool name now, still to this day. And then like my logo and everything, I'm like, this is how I started listening to podcasts. I'm driving around, listening to these people talk, and I'm like, well, you're cruising around, and so it's pretty much how I landed on that name. But
damn, that's dope.
mm-hmm.
I like that. Hell yeah.
I don't land on Fusion-Haa.
Oh,
I know you probably told this story a lot. I know you.
Yeah, well, you want to hear
oh, it's our podcast. We'll tell it again.
I know, right? Hey, if you don't like it, hey, shut up.
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah. No, you're cool. No. You want to start, Chad?
Yeah, so Jay and I, he came up with the idea of doing a podcast.
Mhm.
And I was like, no. Like, nobody wants to hear. I was more so for me talk. This guy, everybody loves Mr. Charisma over here. He got his charisma up on 99 at all times. But for me, I'm like, I don't think anybody wants to hear me talk about anything. Like, I didn't really like feel that, you know?
Mhm.
But me and him, like, this is my best friend. We talk, we debate, we go to war, we then in the end, it's all love.
Right.
And I was just like, I don't think anybody wants to hear that. But I would notice when we would go to conventions, just other places, when me and him would start debating about things, people would get involved. And I remember at another convention, people were following us. Like we had, because we were talking about something, they were just like following us around.
Yeah.
And we were walking around a convention, and we went to a GameStop eventually, and we were debating about something trivial, but we were just doing it in a chat general way. And everybody was like, oh, yeah, what you're talking about? And I was like, and at that moment, because he asked me multiple times, and at that moment, I was like,
Something here.
he's right. We got this. We got this.
Yeah, because like yourself, like how we got a podcast started. I know you like, how you get the name Fusion-Haa, right? We're about to get there. I'm a truck driver too, and I drove around. And like I told you earlier, before we camera came on, I was listening to a lot of iHeart for a lot of podcasts. Like I said, a couple comedians and radio shows, and I was like, I'm like you, man, I can do this. I can't shut the fuck up. But then I didn't want to like sit there and just talk to myself because I feel like I believe I sound crazy talk to myself. Mm-hmm. But not just that, like I have nobody to bounce off to, and like it's just my thoughts. And that's thoughts of a crazy person sometimes. You know, I admit them. I'm a little nutty. Mm-hmm. And I was like, who can I do this with? And I mean, I'm thinking, I'm like rolling names in my head, and I'm going, Chad. I always talk to Chad. Like we talk about anything and everything, and laugh or talk shit to each other or whatever. And I asked him. That's how we got here. And so I came up with the subject matters of, anime, video games, wrestling, music, so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. And so I'm bad at names a lot of the times when it comes to naming certain things. I'm good with nicknames, but like naming like things like of like a subject matter after this. And this was I go, Chad, can you come up with a name? And this when he come in right here.
Yeah. So he's like, let's go over the name. So I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking. I'm like, no, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And I was like, okay, we're talking about these subject matters. It's kind of like a mix. It's kind of like a fusion. Fusion-Haa, because it's a mix of different things. You just toss another A on there so we're gonna be funny. Mm-hmm. So like Fusion-Haa, I'm like, then I just like called him immediately. I'm like, bro, I got it. The FusionHaa Podcast.
The moment he said it, I go, I know why. Yes, and I was like, yes.
Like, you didn't even have to even like.
That was it.
No words were needed.
I was like, yes, and I just immediately agreed, bro. Because of course, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
it's clearly like, oh, so anyway, Fusion-Haa.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that. That's a great origin story. Right
So
there.
and it's funny, like I said, like damn, man, you got something to go. You know, because I was like, shit, I just rolled around. I was like, whatever. Yeah. So and that's how we got the name of our podcast. And, you know, like you, we kind of just try to make stuff work. And like I said, it's spearheaded by this gentleman to your left there, and it became that because he's the reason why. Hell, actually, he's the reason why we met you. He's the one like, let's go to Comicpalooza, and I was like. All right, let's see if it's working. It working. I was like, oh shit, we doing it.
And it's so funny because when we got accepted, I'll never forget. It was like April 7th. I was on like the set. It was like on a Sunday. I was on the second step. I was walking up and I got an email. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I just told my wife. Well, actually, no. I just kept saying, oh my gosh, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah. And I was like, I gotta call Jeremy. I'm like, bro, we're in that thing. Let's go.
Like, look at the email. Like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, oh, shucks. Because it was like 9 o'clock. We're getting ready to go to bed. Like, oh, go to work. And I was like, oh, shit. That's cool. You know? So, like I said, meeting you guys, like meeting you, meeting the WM podcast, meeting,
Blur Comics.
Yeah.
We've met so many other people, man. It's
Phantom Nerds.
Yeah, Phantom Nerds. Like, it's so cool how it's like brought all of us together, man. Like people from all these different walks of life, doing all these different. What we're doing, we're all doing the same thing technically.
Right.
We all have the same passions and love for these things, but that convention brought us all together, man, and it's a really cool thing. So speaking of these subjects that we talked about, man.
Yeah.
So anime, you're a sports guy.
Mm-hmm.
So the sports, because I'm not. I mean, I know I may have the legs of a like an angel of a god.
Do you hear
I understand. I get it. Coming with 1,000 around the gods around, I get it. I understand that. But I don't really play sports like except for like martial arts and stuff like that. Now I did like jiu-jitsu and MMA and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
so you just flex like I kick your dick.
I can whoop your ass.
I mean, look like I kick a soccer ball, but I kick your nuts to the throat.
But I'm a nerd though. But when I hit the blood come on, it's over for me. You know that.
You hear this too? What the fuck?
Was I asking you something? I'm just like,
yeah, right.
I don't know. I was just talking about me. My bad. I'm sorry. My fault, bro. My fault.
I don't play sports. He's whoop your ass.
Normally not Tyson, homie. What is wrong with you today? He is the star.
It's a full moon.
I see. Jesus Christ.
I was gonna ask if you play any sports.
Good question. Oh yeah, I play some sports.
What'd you play?
Basketball is my first love for sure.
Okay.
Football, of course, and then I know it's gonna surprise a lot of people. I played tennis for a long time.
I was close. I thought you were gonna say badminton, bro.
Oh no, I'm not coordinated. I can't hit that bird.
You gotta be man. So what do you think is harder, tennis or badminton? Because tennis is ridiculous. Like
it's fun though.
It is fun.
Mm-hmm. It's a workout. It's a workout for sure.
My friend, when I would do karate and I was in college, he was doing tennis. So when I would leave karate, he was like, "Hey man, let's play." And he helped me out because I'm trying to get better.
Mm-hmm.
So I would play with him, and I was just like, "Oh God, I'm uncoordinated."
The ball going in and out of the game.
Yes.
I have to ask you though, what made you interested in tennis as well? Sports. You talking about all the sports?
One summer I spent with my grandmother, and she was a avid tennis player. Well, yeah, her and her, my late grandfather, he was also a tennis player. They had their own tennis rackets, and I guess the way to get me out of the house when I was staying there is, hey, I'm gonna put you in the tennis camp. I don't know anything about this. Okay, cool. But I don't know why when I picked the racket up, it was magic. I don't know I loved it. I played all throughout high school. I got into college playing it, and then the rest is history pretty much. I'm old now, so ain't.
He said I'm old now.
No, you still got it.
I'm gonna work for Zorro. He said,
yeah, I might throw my back out, but
basketball, your first love.
Basketball. Man, like with tennis, it came natural. You know what I mean? I love playing the sport. I can play basketball all day.
You got goosebumps?
Because you're black.
Let's be real. That's awesome part. But okay, you know what I mean? This is
It came out to
a little higher. You know?
I wonder why. I'm just messing with you, brother.
No, but yeah, I was big. I'm originally from Philadelphia, so
Born and raised.
Absolutely.
That's
Not, but you know, we played basketball. That was really the only sport free. It's pretty much the free sport we play, especially when you grew up where I grew up. So
you're a Sixers fan?
Absolutely.
Word.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
I mean, not this.
Yeah, that's all right. Man. Can't win them all.
Eagles, though, Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey,
There you go.
There you go. Hey. Hey, man. Oh, man. I got somebody from Philly on this podcast. Oh, my God. I can finally ask.
Oh.
Why are y'all fans? Why are y'all? Your fandom is insane. Y'all won a Super Bowl. So let me just set the scene real quick. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
From Texas.
The Rockets won back-to-back championships in the early 90s.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We had a parade. We celebrated the city. They like throwing beads. They got water hoses. They're like shooting up in the air, getting wet. It was a great time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch sports, but my parents did. They took me downtown to see the parade. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So that looked like a great time. I turned on the channel in Philly. Y'all flipping cars over. Y'all over here setting, bro, breaking and destroying everything. I'm like, but y'all won though. Y'all didn't lose.
Y'all riding.
You're riding because you won?
Who died?
Whoever we play.
Is this not I'm like, is this not the outcome you wanted? We won. Rah!
It's like, let's light this city on fire and let's see what happens. You know?
Oh my!
But that's maybe like how we always say. You know, there's always like that little bit of percentage. Okay, well, maybe what you're seeing on TV is a minor thing.
The minority, a microcosm. Yeah. Okay.
Now, back in the day, as an Eagles fan, we had this stadium was called Veteran Stadium.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody in any other stadium had this, but we actually had a jail underneath the stadium.
And there's a microcosm, huh? Okay.
So we've been kind of wild for a while. Y'all let us win. Y'all let us win. You know what I mean? And
so it's America's fault. They let y'all win.
It's an omen, bro.
It's like y'all know what's going to happen.
It's a freaking omen, bro.
Fire and brimstone.
Had a whole courthouse, everything. Had a whole court proceeding, and then also a jail underneath when people got drunk. It was I'm right inside the stadium, Veteran Stadium.
Is the secret passage real like on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Not the Holiday Inn. That's a good question.
Oh my God! At FusionHaa, we asked the hard questions.
Yes, we do.
There was no secret passageway. It was, you know, if you make that walk with the wrong jersey on, you ask for it sometimes from that fans.
So,
especially when they get drunk.
It's some gang shit now. Wrong color blood and whoop your ass. God dang!
You wear a Cowboys jersey in Philadelphia, you're asking for trouble.
No.
You can't wear a Cowboy jersey anywhere these days.
It's funny. I met a lot of Cowboys fans in the military.
Yeah.
Like,
my dad was a Cowboy fan.
Fernando's family was too. Yeah. Shit. Shout out to the Herreras. My bad. I said the wrong name.
Also, shout out to my older brother Rob. He is a Cowboys fan. So.
Oh, word.
Yeah, big, yeah. Shoot. Yeah, he lost his way. You know, you always gotta have one that's lost. It's the eldest.
Oh my God!
Dang, I flipped the cars and shit over there. So what brought you here to Houston, then, man? Crazy how that sounds.
My journey started in Philly, moved to South Jersey for 5 years, and then I lived in Virginia for about 10. And I've been here for 17 now, almost 15, 17, something like that. I don't know math anymore. We moved around a lot. I lived in Delaware for a little while too, going to college. So, but really, what brought us here? My mom had a new job. She's like, "Hey, we're going to Houston." I was like, "All right, well, guess I'm going to Houston and get my cowboy boots on." But I didn't see not one cowboy boot or any hats anywhere. I'm like,
only on the rodeo. when we do it in March every year.
Yeah.
It's only for the rodeo.
It's so funny that people have that perception about us. They think that we're just all walking around. Well, I'm sorry, riding on horses.
Yeah, I've been asked that
Yeah.
outside of Texas, especially in the military. Y'all be riding horses? I'm like, you know what? In some hoods, yes. You know,
Yeah.
shout out to Anchors Home.
Yeah.
You know, in the outskirts, yes, we do.
Mhm.
Cause my dad has some horses, so there we go. You know, out there by Pearland before they built Pearland up the way it is today.
Mhm.
But like, no, we're not like that, man. Don't even no sense with guys before. Shit.
For real.
God damn, everybody. You don't sound like you from Texas. Well, I supposed to sound like this. Yeehaw, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So,
my
bitch.
cowboy hat. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, man.
Man, has to have a dip in your mouth, really rock. I was like,
Man,
oh,
that's sunflower seeds, bro.
oh, sunflower.
Sunflower seeds. Look,
Oh,
this guy is. Man, I can't do it, man. That hop motherfuckers do
I mean, neither.
No, I mean, I fell off a horse one time. That was it for me.
Oh, honestly, I refuse to even take that chance.
Really? Wow.
Don't do it. It's
That's-
ghetto.
it's
We're
too
not recommend.
But you're from Philly. You tough as shit. You can't ride a horse.
You gonna flip the horse over?
I'm like,
Oh, shit. Roll Mustang, bro. Roll Mustang.
don't let the Eagles win.
Or horses will be tipped over.
That's funny.
Both your horse and your Mustang be flipped over.
Oh my gosh. So, man, you're a big anime fan.
Mhm.
What's some of the first animes that you ever watched?
Dragon Ball Z, for sure.
Of course.
That's nice.
I don't know. I'm guessing we were around the same age. So, did y'all have an international channel down here?
Oh, let's
Yeah,
go. Channel 75,
Oh, I was
baby.
just like,
I forgot. Please, Lord Jesus, how young are y'all? About to be 38 on Memorial Day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, 38, bro. Shit.
So we had an international channel up north that was like, I think I want to say channel 4. And I actually saw the Namek before it came out on Toonami. So I was like, oh, I've been watching. This is anime. I thought it was regular cartoons. I was like, I thought it was cartoons.
Oh, I like how you said it. This is anime.
This is what this shit is. This is Japanese. Oh, that's what they're doing. That's such a delay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, man, that's funny how you said that.
so we're watching. I love it. I love the fight scenes, all of that. It was so cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dragon Ball Z got me into the door. I also found out like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. You know, that when I was in elementary school, that's when Pokemon kind of like started skyrocketing, and we got to go in after school, watch it, see everybody with their cards and Game Boys. I remember when they banned the cards, I was like, damn.
Yo.
As soon as I can afford the cards, I get y'all ban them.
So that's like, bro.
See, we used to think they able to have
Yeah.
Game Boys.
I used to sell Pokemon cards.
Oh man,
That was my life.
but yeah, so that definitely got me through the door. But I kind of stopped for a little bit, and then I was teaching a class one day, and these kids it was actually an anime class, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm teaching it today. And they were watching Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, nice.
And they got so excited by I forgot the guy's name. The guy that like was in love with Ken Kaneki. I forgot his name.
Oh, his homeboy.
Yeah. He walks in the door. And he was like, "No, he just walked. You know what he did?" I was like, "No, I don't know."
I knew you were what.
So, no. So I went home and started watching. I was like, "Oh, this is awesome!" I loved it. And from there, I've been watching anime ever since, like crazy. So I've definitely been a fan of it for a very long time.
Did you watch the second season of Tokyo Ghoul?
Did I watch the second? Yeah, I watched the second season with Alum something tree, something like that.
I clocked out in the second season.
Oh, he clocked out. Oops. I'm saying names that he's like, oh, no.
I know the names, but I was watching the second season, and it's just like the magic. I don't know, like the magic is gone from the second season for me.
I didn't mind the second season. The third season where he didn't read, where he didn't know he was Ken Kaneki, or he was acting like he wasn't Ken Kaneki.
That's the second season.
Oh,
that's the second season when he does it. When he just shows up, he has all white hair.
Yeah,
and they're like, this guy. I'm like, it's Ken Kaneki. Like, y'all can't tell.
Huh?
It's kind of like Superman and Clark Kent. I'm not Superman. See?
No,
Yeah,
look,
that's
I put
what-
the glasses on. and take off the, yeah, I'm not him no more.
Yeah.
Where did he go? Clark, did you see Superman?
No.
That's funny.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you go, bro.
You said teacher.
Mhm.
I'm assuming little kids or kids like middle school or something like that.
Each grade actually was every grade level. I would talk from kindergarten to high school.
Okay, I'm asking an important question.
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck would you do that? Kids?
Hey, Sid, let me tell you something. When you need $1, you gotta make out. But no, it was cool hanging with them kids. It was when you see them actually succeed and like that realization, like, oh, I'm getting this right. Like, man, it's the
contribute. Like, I contribute to that.
I did this. No, well, I didn't do this, but we worked together with this.
Right.
You just cussed me out two minutes ago. But our after school program was cool. It's like it's supposed to be at risk kids. Okay. So it was keeping them off the streets. And I was like, man, this is we're doing something good here. And I just, even though they, they can get under your skin a little bit, but
oh yeah, they definitely can do that. That's a superpower.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They know how to do it.
Yes. So you look to the side. Are you talking?
Reminisce.
I have one.
Yeah, got him. Sometimes I look at him with pride and joy, like we did earlier, but sometimes I look at him with disgust. But I love them. So
they're mine.
Yeah.
They're mine.
Right. Oh my god.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are some of your favorite animes, like just like currly or in general?
Bleach is my all-time favorite right now.
Bleach? Oh, Bleach is a good one.
Love Bleach.
I've always loved the style of Bleach, like how Tiny Combo puts them in like their clothing. I've always loved like the clothing and the style of Bleach, and the anime itself is really, really good, especially the 1,000 Year Blood War.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
Yeah, they're the drip kings and queens of anime for sure.
Yeah, man, they're always looking fresh. So I'm assuming you're watching like the 1,000 Year Blood.
Oh yeah.
Have you read the manga too?
I did not.
Okay.
Reading is definitely, you can put it in front of my eye. Reading's not going to happen for me until
that's that shit going on in life.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I tried. I read the manga for Bleach, but I stopped when, I don't know if you remember that there was like well, you didn't read the manga, but the creator stopped writing it for a while. Mm-hmm. Well, no, the anime stopped coming on, and so it kind of caught up. But so the manga kept going, but the show stopped. But I'm like, I'm a chill because I know they're gonna bring the anime back like in a couple years.
Right.
10 years later, I'm like, well, dang, I guess I can't read the manga now.
10 years. They gave you 10 years.
So it's the Grand Theft Auto of anime.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you got, 10 years there, Grand Theft Auto, 14 years?
You would think, but we're going to 6.
You would think, but they're only on 6.
They're about to be on 6 next year. On my 39th birthday, by the way. It's coming out May 26, 2026.
Great birthday present.
Right? 39th birthday.
If you get it.
That's true, too. That's true.
If you get it, it'll cost $100.
Yeah. Boy, they go. They
economy.
So you're a gamer as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll get back to anime in a minute and talk about gaming. What's some of your favorite current video games to play now?
Call of Duty. I used to play Apex Legends like crazy, but Call of Duty definitely has taken over my life. Madden for sure, and I don't know. Everybody gets into these like single player games. Like I love Ghost of Tsushima. Played it, loved it. Yeah, I thought it was a beautiful game.
Masterpiece.
One of the most beautiful games I ever played in my life. Yeah. And Red Dead Redemption and things like that. But yeah, mostly Call of Duty takes.
So So kind of what I got from what you said, you don't really care for the single player games like that.
I've never been a fan of. I'd rather just.
No.
So you like to just jump in and jump out.
Yeah.
Basically. So not having the commitment of playing like, when you play a single player game, you have to commit. Like, you got to commit to the story. You got to beat the story. But a game like Call of Duty, even Red Dead to a certain extent, and Grand Theft Auto, you can just jump in, jump out whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Rockstar.
Oh yeah, Rockstar.
Boy, Rockstar, y'all.
Some Rockstars.
Y'all some rock stars for real. Boy, y'all living that Capcom life. Boy, y'all milking the mess out of one game.
Hey, bro.
That cow is dried up and dusty. It's like, no.
So, I'm going to tell you. So, we were talking about Grand Theft Auto 6, right? And he goes, it took Bill forever. And I was like, what you mean? He's like, dude, look how long 5 been out. And I go, so? I said, think about it. If you're in their shoes, right? I go, you want to spend money and time and resources to make new assets for a whole new game that might not do good, or spend minimal amount of money on some assets we already got that we know that work. We just add to it and fuck it up. We just dress it up pretty, put a little bow in there and go, y'all get free money on the game. There you go. We'll fix that. Don't do that again. And that's what I was telling Chad. I go, and even he was like, yeah, bro, it has to slow down. Like Grand Theft Auto 5. Like the online stuff.
It's still.
It is still strong, bro. I only think it slowed down now about 1 iota.
No.
And here we got 6 coming, next year, and it got pushed back like once or twice or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I'm going, bro, they're smart. Somehow they found the right formula. They made Viagra, bro. Because Viagra's, by the way, Viagra's made by accident. So there you go. So they made Viagra. They just kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. So it took forever to make a game, but look what they're doing.
Yeah, making billions off the one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if I was a guy going to that money tree, I'm shaking the shit out of that.
So there's no more cash coming out. No,
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
It is funny because the cash's still going to keep coming out because you're still going to play Grand Theft Auto 5
of course.
And Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be such a drastic change for Grand Theft Auto 5. You're going to still play both.
You want to hear something so funny?
What's that?
So I powered on my PS3 2 weekends ago. Yeah, for my wife's birthday. I played Resident Evil 2. Then I finally logged into my PlayStation network, right? On there just a couple days ago. I got powered on Resident Evil 5. You know, some people still playing in different countries too. Resident Evil 5.
That's crazy.
They came out in 2009.
That game is good though. I get it.
It's over. Oh my god.
I get it. So hey, there's still hope for Survive, bro. Somebody might play.
Nobody playing that. Nobody playing that. He always fuck because he bought me Metal Gear Survive, bro.
Oh.
That was a fuck you gift, man. I hate this guy.
I love you, bro. So, who are some of your favorite anime antagonists and protagonists?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's good. When Vegeta first came down, that was one of my favorite antagonists. When he threw Nappa in the air and shot him out of the air, I was like, that is the most.
I was like, that was your homie.
It's like, damn. I was like, he shot him. It didn't even shot
Vegeta.
Didn't whoop his ass, threw him in the air. I was like, damn. And then he came down talking shit. I was like, oh, okay. Hey, look, Goku, you got your hands full, buddy.
And what happened with Nappa is not about to happen here. I promise you.
But my favorite, he definitely when Vegeta first came down, but my favorite antagonist of all time, I know I'll go back to Bleach, is Grimmjow Daggerjack.
Wow.
So Grimmjow beat the brakes off of Ichigo twice. And then Ichigo got his soul chain taken out by Ulquiorra. And he's dying. He's dead. He's going to die.
Yeah.
And Grimmjow brings Ichigo to Odahime Cell and was like, I need him at full power. I said, you fix him. Like, you can kill him right here. Like, this is it. You kill him. He's like, I want him at full power. I was like, that's the most gangster. I was like, that was gangster. I was like, I can appreciate the pettiness for that one. I was like, I appreciate it. You wanted to fight him at full power to make sure, like, I want no excuses for y'all. And then Ichigo ended up.
Well, I bet you wish he would have did that.
Yeah,
that boy got spanked.
he took one.
Yeah.
He said that ass was coming for years.
Oh yeah. I'm saving this one. And I like Grimjaw too. Uki Oda's my favorite spot. That's my guy. Oh man, Uki Oda's so gangster. But Grimjaw was definitely like he was number 2. All the other ones, I didn't really care about them. They were cool, but those 2 right there, they were tough. Jay, what about you?
Favorite what about your protagonist?
Protagonist.
Oh, I thought you said that. I'm sorry.
I gave you 2.
No, I never did. I gave you 2. Clearly like a bad guy. But of course Ichigo for sure. I don't know why I was I forgot his name. Isaki from Blue Lock. I like that he's just persistent. Like he's learning something new. It's like he's putting the puzzle pieces together. I'm just I like him.
Wow. That caught me off guard. I really like that because I think he's pretty amazing because he just does not give up. Like he just I like how he sucked. Like he was not he sucked in the eyes of Blue Lock. He wasn't that great. There was so many people better than him, but he just found a way to survive. And this season, you watch the new season when he scored, I was like, let's go! That's my guy. He scored. Let's go!
I was like, I know he's going to score, but this is still surprise. Let's go!
Man, he just came in out of nowhere because it was all about Ren. It was all about him. When he just comes in and scores. Oh my God! Oh man, I'm getting
goosebumps.
Oh man, I love that moment. Oh, it was so good. I watched that when we was on a cruise.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, you got internet on? Oh yeah, you did.
I watched that on the bike.
Yeah.
Hey man,
I exercise and watch it.
So do I. Get on the treadmill and just.
Oh yeah. It takes my mind off.
Yeah.
Working out
the struggle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for real.
You ain't lying, dude.
Oh man.
Villain. Oh my God, who's the villain? In anime, what did he say in anime?
Yeah.
So in anime, I would have to say, you know the one villain I hate the most?
What was that?
Orochi from fucking One Piece. I hate that motherfucker. One, he wouldn't fucking die.
Oh, he's annoying, dude.
Oh, and how he got the power pissed me off. That one scene, dude, where like he gave out on people the smile fruit in Wano, and like that one scene, what broke me emotionally. Like I was broken when that boy was at his parents' gravesite. He was like, both my mother and father dead. While laughing, by the way, I'm all alone. I was like, I want that nigga dead yesterday. I was so mad. Oh man. And my wife thought I was asleep, and I was like, somebody kill this nigga. And she's like, dude, I thought you was asleep. Because I was sleepy. And I seen that whole scene how Wano got from like this beautiful paradise when like Odin was around, after he left. That's when like Orochi and what's his name? Kaido took over, right? And oh my God, they just turned that place to a wasteland. I would have to say though, Big Mom is my favorite villain. That bitch can't die.
Oh yeah, Big Mom. Big Mom is
dead now.
No,
we know.
Man, she ain't dead.
She ain't dead.
No,
they quietly killed the two of them.
Hey, she just getting a little cooked right now. She gonna come back with a tan.
She gonna come back. It's gonna be a freaking lava homie.
Yeah.
Watch. I put money on that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like I like Lin Lin, man. It was cool. It was a point that she was bad chick back then.
Oh yeah, Big Mom was a little bad back then.
And props out to Big Mom too. She is a good Christian woman. And I'm gonna say it first, man. Hey, she married all the dicks she fucked. Yeah, I said it, man. She married all them dudes. Had like 50-something children. Man, that thing Stargate now. They just walk out.
It was Stargate to begin with.
Yeah.
She already about 20 feet tall.
Yeah. You was a big little girl. You're right, man. Like, I think it was at that moment in time, I think she was like 68 years old. It was gangster. Ooh, yeah, because I think when flashback when she was a little girl, I think she was like 5, and it was like 63 years ago. And I was like, what the fuck? Like 68, man. And you just, mama, can't hear her. But yeah, that's one villain I hate. But I also, Orochi, love Big Mom because just She just does stuff. A protagonist. I know I'm like long-winded. I'm sorry. Who I like as a protagonist, I'm like, that's that guy or gal. I don't know. I was like, I don't really know who it would be, to be honest with you, dude. Because I like Samurai Champloo, you know, and then like Jinku.
I mean, they are in a sense protagonists. I mean, they are. I mean, they just don't seem like it because.
Well, Mugen's not, but he's like an anti-hero.
But I mean,
yeah. And I'm a big Mugen guy because like he wild, and he just lived life, but then he tried to do the right thing because he once did bad things. So he was a pirate basically. And so I would say Mugen, but it's like, yeah, he is a protagonist. So I would say Mugen, bro.
Okay.
And, you know, yeah. See, wild. I get wild like that sometimes when I need to.
Yeah, I know. I think I love it.
For the right reasons.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you say so.
For me, I'm gonna say probably one of my favorite villains because I actually love villains. I think I'm evil at heart or something. I don't know, but I love a good villain.
Yeah.
Actually, this honorable mention is Aizen. I love Aizen. Aizen was giving pressure to everybody without even just lifting a finger. Just, hey, look at my sword. Oh, you're hypnotized now. Now you see whatever I want you to see. From Bleach, man. I love Aizen. But probably my favorite villain in anime, I'm not going to lie, is Eren Yeager. Eren Yeager.
He loves him.
His turn to me, like even like in wrestling, what makes a great villain is that they're complex. They're not just I'm the epitome of evil and I'm gonna beat you up because you're good. Like no, Eren started off as a tortured boy who lived in this desolate world where they were so afraid to step outside their house or step outside this wall because they would get eaten by these crazy monsters. Right. I played the Attack on Titan VR game. Holy crap! Like I see why they're scared. I'm scared of the Titans on there. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So this dude builds himself up to fight these Titans because they killed his mother. He does all this work just for everything to get spun on his head. Because they've been told they've been bad the entire show that they're evil.
Right. Just
to find out that, you guys technically aren't evil. We're just selfish and we just want to just keep everything to ourselves. So y'all stay over there. And so it's like my entire suffering and being is because you guys can't own up to what you did. You can't fess up to what you did. Now, like Eren got a ride on him, and I'm with him. I got it. Hey, what's a little genocide?
Whoa!
What's a little genocide in Attack on Titan? Come on, guys. What's a little bit?
It's good global reset.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta hit the reset button sometimes, bro.
Deal with the dinosaurs while we get to
it. Sometimes you need a little meteor to come down. But no, with Eren doing what he did, you can tell that it bothered him, but he was doing what he knew or what he thought he had to do.
Right, absolutely.
So that's why I like Eren because I'm like, man, you're just going through. You're just tortured. And at the end, you see just a stupid kid that doesn't want his girl to get with somebody else when she's like, it's so funny at the end. I'm like,
man did it for the P.
No, he didn't. But it's so funny.
I mean, yeah, part of
it. When he's about to die, Mika's gonna get with somebody else, bro. You're dead.
Yeah,
and it's your and this, yeah.
I don't know, bro.
But yeah,
ego.
Yeah.
So
but
safe to say you're a Jaegerist.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And you're not.
I don't watch.
Oh yeah. I don't think he likes it, right? Y'all doesn't like it.
I can't. It's a good story. Don't get me wrong. I just can't attach myself to it, and I tried it twice.
Right.
Like even like the first episode, you get your hand like, oh shit, this happens.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, I can't. Like, I gotta watch it again and again and again. I can't. And it's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting on it. It's just I can't hook myself to it. It's weird.
Not just me.
Yeah, I guess not. No.
Yeah. It's like I can't watch Baki. Like I think Baki is.
Oh, what? You can't watch Baki?
No, I've tried to.
Really? Damn.
I even tried watching the King of Ashura and Baki thing. I was like, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was stupid. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I was happy because Baki's in that mug, and I like King of Ashura, but it was weird. Yeah. I did it. That. Yeah. I had something with my appetite. I guess. Yeah. What about your
protagonist? Really, my favorite pirate protagonist really is Luffy. Luffy or Edward Elric. Or I've been watching Kenichi Strongest Disciple. I really like Kenichi. I like the characters that just don't give up, or they have like a goal, and it's not something cheesy like I'm going to be the hero of justice. Like
the Hokage.
Yeah, even
president.
Yeah, I know, right? But I like Luffy's dream because it's something that I aspire to be, is to be free, to live your life in a good way and to uplift the people around you. And I love that Luffy he's a connection between thousands of people. Like, look at all the people he's gone through. And you especially, since you just watched it, you can definitely speak to this even more. Like, you've seen all the people who he's affected and all the change he's done in his world.
Yes.
And his planet is named Blue Star, by the way. That's the name of the planet. It's not Earth. It's Blue Star.
The planet name is Blue Star?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just read yeah. Or just said it the other day. You said it the other day. That was the name.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I really love the change and the things that Luffy's done. Kenichi, and Kenichi's the mightiest disciple. He's just basically a kid that sucks. He gets beat up all the time, but he's tired of getting beat up, so he has to learn how to fight. And he always runs away, but he always comes back, and he eventually, like, you watch him go from being a coward to being a beast, like being really, really good. Like by episode 50, because that's like the last episode, so that's pretty good. And honorable mention, Tanjiro, man. I know you hate Tanjiro's guts, but I think Tanjiro is pretty cool because I remember watching this last episode of Demon Slayer, and I got emotional just watching.
That's probably when he got gangster.
Yeah, because you see his evolution from being this kid that basically trying to help these demons. Because he sees himself in his sister's situation in them. So he's trying to be empathetic, but he gets to a point where it's like, you know what? I got to do this. Season 3, I think, is when you really see, like, hey, man.
He finally just grew the hell up. Like, you know what? Hey, man, move the fuck out my way.
Like, hey, man, like, I don't want to spoil it for you if you ever decide to watch it.
But, tell me anyway. Go ahead.
But basically, you watch it?
Oh, yeah.
So when Nezuko basically sacrifices herself to save Tanjiro and to kill the demon, to kill one of these the little running demon. Mm-hmm. So because you know how in Demon Slayer it's never just behead a demon, it's behead a demon, cut off his grandmama's toe, and then you gotta go over here behind the corner, around the corner, and pick up a piece of dirt and do it like LeBron in the air, and that's how you beat the demon. It's always some complex thing, and that's what basically happened in. And Tanjiro couldn't really unleash his full potential because he was worried about Nezuko, but she just basically sacrifices herself so Tanjiro can get the big bad. And that's when you see that growth and evolution.
My time. I get it, he's a kid. Shit.
Yeah. 14.
You know, shit. And we have some gangster kids out here in this real world.
Man, hey, when you walk back with your coal and you see your whole family get slaughtered,
that's what I'm saying.
You should have grown up.
He should have the moment he did grow up.
Life ain't fair.
That's what he learned, right? Do you have any honorable mentions about your antagonists or protagonists? We got off the mic, man.
No. That's Deku. I would say Deku. I like Deku.
Respect.
I know he cries all the time. I know he's always crying or something like that, but he's getting better, stronger. And it's on site. It's on site. Like when he fought the gentleman
Gentle criminal.
Gentle criminal. That's what it's criminal. And he saw him. He was like, dropped everything that he had. Was like, I'm about to whoop your ass.
You fucked up this festival.
Like we worked so hard,
dude. They tried. They said not one thing bad not happened. Deku made sure not one bad thing because Jill was ready.
He was about to mess everything up. He was like dropped everything. Was like,
guess I gotta give you these hands.
Give you these hands, even though it's gonna break every bone in my body. I'm still.
You that guy.
Man, that's so funny. Like I remember playing the viral video games, and you play with Deku, and he's all like, "Rah!" Arms all.
That's a terrible power to have.
I'm like, I'm not playing with you, dude.
But
I don't think you can handle this.
But I like that. But you know, with My Hero, I do like how they the growth and development of his characters, especially Deku, because he's just a kid. He got these crazy powers that can destroy him, and it's like, whoa, don't do too much.
Yeah.
If you do, you will turn to mush.
Yeah. He puts in the work. He puts in the effort to learn and control his power, man. And he did cry a lot. Especially season 1, I told you, season 1, he cried too much. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, so in the beginning, yes. In the beginning, yes.
Yeah.
When he's like, I want to be a hero, and he's all like that. And the next scene, bro, you ain't to be a hero. And he's all
I
like,
cried right there. I was like,
that was sad.
Man,
that was sad.
That's all you wanted to be as a hero.
And All Might told me he could be a hero.
Absolutely.
Hey, I get it. That got me.
Right.
But everything else, every episode, I can't do it. Bro, stop. Come on. But he does stop. It is a really good story.
Go ahead. Oh, my bad. I was saying I like it when he was doing the vigilante work too.
Yeah.
Like, this dude was gangster. He's like, look, man, I'm tired. I gotta do this.
His all might like, here's some food, man. Here's some lunch. And I was like, damn, he's riding this like freaking Rolls Royce on his food, nigga. Like,
like, I gotta go with smash now. Like,
Yeah.
Thanks for the energy.
You saw he watched his class too. I like that.
Yeah. That was,
Even though Bakugo, get him up out of here.
Bakugo be trying, man. That's what dude, man. You know, he be trying.
Yeah.
Deku that dude.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That dude.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Because I do like even like the animation, like how you see Deku most of the time. Like everybody like got taller than him and Bakugo, they got like swole. His mama got fat. That's that. I was like, that's real life. Wait a minute, you know. People's parents getting big and they're getting all muscular and growing up mature and like that.
It's funny. Tanjiro's the same way.
Oh, really?
Tanjiro.
Yeah, he got it.
Tanjiro like this, bro.
Oh, he cut?
Yeah.
Tanjiro big.
By time, my boy growing up on
over here. What was he doing? The training, and then he's just outworking everybody and doing the training. It was crazy.
He always doing that.
With a smile, it was a weird, creepy smile. Like, guys, you can do it. You do this. Did 3,000 push-ups. No, I can't. No, we can't. Only you can do that. Look at your muscles. And look at ours.
Rock.
Y'all can't. Get your bitch ass away from me, dog. I hate people like him. Like, yo, leave me alone. Try to figure it out my own way, dog.
That's funny.
Gifted bastard.
So that's funny. So you say you're a fan of TV shows and movies and things like that. What's some TV shows you're watching?
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh man, what have I been watching? I'm watching way too much right now. Like I know this is old, but I just got done with Ray Donovan. Great show.
Dang, I couldn't get into Ray Donovan. And it's good too. It is good. I watched like 3 episodes. It's good. I just I
watched 7 seasons in 2 weeks.
That's my boy went in.
I was like,
it's good to you, man.
Oh yeah, I love it. Last of Us right now is definitely the thing that's.
I need it. I'm gonna just binge watch it.
I haven't watched it either. I don't know why I haven't watched it, bro. I don't even know. Like
that's the only reason why I'm not watching.
Because I love The Last of Us so much. It's one of my favorite video games of all time, and I know show
good game. Yeah.
I think that was the greatest adaptation so far that they've done for a video game.
Oh yeah.
Now,
yeah,
for sure. And
stop Resident Evil.
Yeah, thank God they stopped that.
CGI the shit.
What was that, Millie Jovovich or something like that?
Yeah.
Watching, like, oh, yeah. Bad.
Well, we stopped there. Then they made Welcome to Raccoon City. That was like Thanksgiving a couple years ago. I dare not watch that. I was like, nope.
I don't know why.
Hey, dude, the people who have YouTube based off of Resident Evil, I'm talking about like Spirit Hunter, Residents of Evil. What's another guy? The guy Ink Ribbon. Goddamn it! Like, come on, it's in the name. And a couple other people. They literally went to Las Vegas during Thanksgiving weekend. Go to the theater, watch that shit, and like a couple people was like, "Yeah, it was okay. It was okay." One way, literally went, and I was like, "I knew it. I'm never gonna watch that movie." And it wasn't even like, "Oh, Leo's gonna play by a Latino guy." I was like, "No, that shit. I don't care at this point." They already ruined the shit, so I don't even care if it was Ethiopian at this point.
Give me Roger from Family Guy at this point. I'm good.
Yeah, right.
But did y'all see the TV show that came out? Like, the show that came out on Netflix?
Resident Evil?
Yeah.
I saw about a good 7 minutes of that.
And I'm gonna tell you why I watched it, because I wasn't gonna watch it. Because I was like, Lance Reddick. By the way, phenomenal actor.
Absolutely.
Shout out.
R.I.P.
I wanted to talk to him on Comicpalooza that year. Like, yo, bro, I'm all about my people getting money, but why Wesker Black, homie? I was so pissed off about that. Me and Chad had a debate about it.
We went to town debating on that.
I was so pissed off, bro. I was like, dude, we gotta stop this stuff. I'm like, see, like I get representation, but I'm like, Wesker being a sunglasses wearing that night, one white dude for 25 years, and then all of a sudden just making me the blackest guy you can find in Hollywood, huh? What the fuck?
But I told you, like, well, for me, like when it's like fictional characters, I don't care. But like,
stop.
You can't get Charlize Theron to play Rosa Parks. Like, if I see that, I'm punching holes in TV.
I get what you're saying.
Like, I don't want to see that. Like, no.
It ain't clear punch right before, but that's something else. Yeah. No, bro. If it's been established, this character been this colorful,
or if like
decades, bro. No, we already.
Or like if your character is like, if you make a character and it's tied to like a specific race, then keep that character part.
Well, that too, but no, bro. No, he's been white this whole time. Like, come on, bro. Don't like. We always saying whitewash, don't blackwash it, you know. And then just do, and then not just that, he had 2 daughters and stuff like that. And then the one thing I hate about this show, and I'm gonna get to you real quick and make sure a question about it. The one thing I like about the show is the thing I hate about it. Lance Reddick's phenomenal acting when he was acting like one of the clones of Wesker, and that he had me believe he really like Red 6 from Olive Garden. I was like, God damn! And that fight scene when we bought the suits, he was like, "It's okay, don't worry, you're beating up these dudes." I was like, how you whoop their ass with a smile and then like, hey, it's okay, girls. Daddy got it. And I was like, I really believe that this is a different dude. It's the same dude.
Talent.
That's talent. That's what I say, man. Hey, rest in peace was phenomenal dead dude. Yeah. Bro. But he ain't black. And then they had a nigga like Blade.
Yeah, I was about to say,
that wig. Now that right there is crazy. As a fellow bald man, hey, bro, hey, let me be bald and all this stuff.
All right, so,
or if you're gonna give me hair, like it gotta look good. Like it gotta be believable.
What did you think about the show? That show had plot armor, it was terrible. And I'm glad they canceled it. But what you talking about?
I thought it was
I watched it at Comicpalooza and I turned it on the treadmill and I was like 7 minutes in, I was like, oh no, nah, and Naruto versus Sasuke, please, again
for the 18th millionth time. I don't care.
Yeah, I watched some bad stuff, but that show was terrible. It was bad.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah.
Me too. And I only did because my wife was watching it.
Hey, y'all can clock out at any time. You don't have to watch it.
I watched it because Dorothy watched it, dude.
I just watched it because I
you jump over a bridge, you gonna jump too?
Huh?
Jump over a bridge.
I mean, if it's fun.
Well, she did it. She calculated it, made sure that we can survive it.
If it's fun, I mean, why not, bro? You know, I ain't having fun in life. Bro, I tried water skiing, bro. You know, you was there too. It was fun. Yeah. You know, everybody didn't do it, but I was like, I'll do it. You know, jump in the water. But yeah, that show was. You right, Chad? I could have clocked out anytime. Andrew could have too. What was your motivation to muscle through it? Yeah,
I started it, and I was just like, all right, we got to finish it. We already here. Let's finish it.
Yeah, y'all ain't gotta live like this.
Hey, bro, he sounded like me with the original movies, the Paul Anderson movies. I ain't gonna lie, I did the same thing. Yeah. I was like, I'm already fucking here.
I told you to stop.
I had to watch the car crash.
No, you did.
Yes,
you have to watch it.
Sometimes you have to watch it. It's weird. You're right. We don't have to, but
there's so many other anime in this world that I've recommended to you. You could have watched instead of that. Phil.
I mean,
that last one.
I had a date with a chick on the first movie, bro.
You know. The first movie was good.
The first two.
I would say first one.
Yeah. But after that, they just
did any and everything.
You know what? Let's just do whatever we want.
Fast and Furious.
Hey, let's take the cars in this. Fast and Furious. They got zombies in Fast and Furious?
It's Fast and Furious. You know, it's basically like the equivalent.
We have to outrun the horde for the family. No, Vin Diesel. No.
Fast and Furious with zombies, bro.
Shit, my like quarter mile at the time.
Oh my God, I'm disgusted.
Dude.
So, okay, so I've got a question for everybody. We're gonna start with you. Is it you to me? I need you to give me one. Well, no, we'll start with me, so y'all can come up with your answers.
All right.
Okay, so I need you to give me one anime, TV show, and movie, and album you would recommend to somebody?